Mike. I made the decision to quit my part-time job as I could so that I could have more time with my family. My wife was really scared when I told her about my desire, but she supported me in setting up a budget, cutting expenses, and making this realistic. So we are doing less, but it's costing us less, and I believe we're happier. The truth is, I saw my dad work until the day he died at a young age. I, as his son, really missed out. I don't want this to happen to me or to my kids. What do you think about that? That idea of the sacrifices that you're making to reduce your overhead, reduce your spending, so that you can have more time with your children, more time with your family. I mean, this is all vital because, again, that idea of emotionally healthy family, that idea that we have some direction, some vision of the future.
Well, see,
that's what we're working on.
He's actually talking about balance. I don't meet too many families, and he's actually done the quality time thing because they've got a vision for where they're going, so much so that he can say, you know what, in order for us to get where I think we need to go, I got to cut back, and I want to do it now so I enjoy my kids. That is working with your partner in quality time to say, here's my vision for how our family would look. And she, scared though she was, has agreed that, it probably is in our best interest. Then they go on to work on this idea of balance that we have, which is really balancing children and chores and careers so they can have fun, meet the needs of the family for the routines and the roles and the responsibilities.
When Carrie talks about the 3 C's, children, chores, and careers, boy, that's a mouthful, isn't it?
It is.
The idea that so much of my energy goes to taking care of the children.
Yeah.
I mean, getting them to school, getting them fed, getting them clothes. It seems like we just finished buying clothes for our 2 children a couple of weeks ago.
They've outgrown them all.
And then I saw them the other day, and they look like little Abner with their pants around their kneecaps, They grow so fast. I mean, you're just constantly caught up with it. But, the idea of careers, most of us, the idea that a job is what you do for put food on the table, but a profession is what you do when it's your passion.
Right.
The idea that we're always working to do that thing that we believe is our calling and our passion. And it's just unhappy. We're all unhappy when we're doing things that are work, but aren't the things that we're driven to do. Okay.
But when you get into your passion, now you're not unhappy. Now you're motivated.
And a lot of folks go to night school. And work on these special licenses in cosmetology or being an electrician or being a programmer so that they can have that notion of a career.
Right.
And that last part of it, of course, is chores. And, careers, children, and chores. Chores are the things that just never seem to go away. Cut the grass, fix the car, paint the house. And so we're always trying to get this notion of balance. And balance is just something that's very difficult. I know a lot of men who, in order to stay away from the kids, and this is not healthy. So if you think that I'm implying it is, I'm not. But they will submerge themselves in work and find ways to stay at work so that they can, in fact, make money under the pretense that, oh, geez, I'm doing it for you.
Right.
When in fact they just haven't worked through the idea about how am I a father? How do I become a better dad? How do I become a better father? And so career, children, and chores is the balance, is the things that we work so hard to maintain in our lives. And it's not easy. It's a very, very difficult thing to do.
It's not easy at all. But I think he is doing a pretty good job there.
Well, I would tell you that the fact that his wife supports him and the fact that they've done this and it seems to be working is a real credit, because we call this, in one of our characteristics of love relationships, we call this collaborative lifestyle.
Yeah, we do.
Life is what God gave you. Style is how you lead it. So the idea that I work with you to establish a lifestyle that's not mine nor yours but ours,
right,
and that you're supporting me in doing this, I think this is really a good thing, and I'm very impressed.